video is going to make you evil because I'm going to teach you the art of persuasion. And people will tell me I'm a manipulator, I'm a bitch. But they use it every day without even knowing how to use it properly also.
So I'm here to teach you the art of persuasion, okay, which we use every day. And if used effectively, it's going to be of great help, especially in business and also in relationships and family stuff. Most humans are selfish creatures, okay? I'll spit it out. Most humans are selfish. And when we are asked something, we will subconsciously ask ourselves, what benefit do I get from this? Okay, so let's use this in our favor.
Because you know what, we are evil.
I'm kidding, okay. So how do we use this? First, we must find the personal benefit of the person. Now, what do I mean by finding the personal benefit? So, example, I have a friend who loves chicken wings. And now I want to go to a restaurant down the street. But now I would want to convince her to come with me, right? So what do? I use her personal benefit. For example, hey Annie, you love chicken wings, right? There's a restaurant down the street that serves the best chicken wings. I think we should go there. So in this conversation, I emphasize the benefit she gets from coming there, and also I get the benefit of eating with her in the restaurant. And while using this technique, use words like because. The word because is literally very strong. Now let's say I'm in the textile business. I would like to sell some clothing. I would word it this way. Madam, you should definitely buy this gown because it looks wonderful on your body shape. So see here, I'm emphasizing the benefit she gets using the word because. Okay? And another thing you should note here is not completely go over the pros. People will start thinking that you're lying, that you're not genuine. You must say some cons too, but use it in your favor. How? Let me teach you. Madam, you're lucky to purchase the best watch in the city. Though, like other watches, it may be slightly damaged if it falls from a greater height. You needn't worry because we have the best warranty programs. Now understand what do I use here. I emphasize the pros even though citing the cons, and I use another technique here. I used like other watches. Now, what do I mean here? People love going in a flock, okay? People love doing things all others do. So if I emphasize on the fact that all watches get cracked, or most of the watches get cracked from falling from a height, they'll follow the flock. And at the same time, they'll know I'm genuine because I cited the cons. And now they'll trust me more because I have offered a solution for the cons too. And also another thing you should consider is to make it their decision. Make it seem like their decision. We can use the same example we used earlier where Annie loved chicken wings. So we make it her decision. We make it seem like she made the decision to go eat in the restaurant because she loved chicken wings. So when you make it seem that it is their decision, people are more likely to be persuaded by you. The next technique is to use the power of compliments and obligation. Now let me finish obligation first. Okay. Now if you do a favor for someone, they will be morally obliged to return a favor back to you. So if you had helped someone in the past, you can easily ask them a favor. They are more likely to do this for you according to psychology. Now the first thing, compliments. People love being complimented. You love being complimented. I love being complimented. Okay, so when you compliment people before asking for a favor, they are most likely to do the favor for you. For example, Lekha, you have the best makeup sense in class. Can you help me with my makeup? So what do here? I give her a genuine compliment. Note that I used her name. While giving compliments, use people's name. So now I give her a compliment related to the task I want to be done. Note that too. So by using this technique, you can successfully persuade anybody. Okay. And another thing you can add on to this is by giving them something to eat or drink, especially warm. Okay, so research conducted shows while giving a warm drink or something warm to eat, people would love your hospitality and people are most likely to say yes. Do you know how these limited edition stocks, especially chocolates and shoes, get sold so fast even though they are very costly? How does this happen? Because you know what? People are afraid of scarcity. People are afraid. Okay? So this is according to the survival of the fittest. People want to have it because they are afraid they won't have it. This is based on our survival mechanism, the survival of the fittest mode. So what happens? People are attracted to this stuff because they don't want to miss on it. And another thing is to create a demand on something. For example, if you convince a person, you know what? All women love these handbags. They look very elegant and classy. You know what? Rich women prefer these handbags because it makes them look very luxurious. So what happens here? You make people follow the flock here. The thing I said earlier. You tell them everyone does this. So what will happen? That person will want to do it. Oh, everyone does this? Everyone buys this? I'll buy it. So that's how this works. If you come up to this in this video, thank you so much and congratulations. Imagine how it would be to win in every aspect. Your appearance, your social skills, your personality. And if you consider doing so, make sure to check the valuable playlists in the description below. So now let's continue. The next thing to consider is to trigger their pleasure. We all love pleasure and are repelled by pain. The same principle we can use here to achieve the art of persuasion. So how does this happen? For example, if I'm running a weight loss program, I would state this. Mr. James, I am convinced that you would picture yourself healthy and in shape rather than finding it hard to fit into your favorite jeans. Now what do I do here? Now I make him imagine. I use the word picture. And I'm also citing the pleasure he gets on being in shape. Also telling him the pain he gets if he goes out of shape and he can't wear his favorite jeans. Now what do? I attract him to the pleasure of being in shape and making him imagine how it would be in good shape because I use the word picture. So while you combine these powerful techniques, you are most likely to persuade anyone. Now how does this stuff works? It's very easy. You are more likely to eat tablets prescribed by your doctor rather than your friend because your doctor has authority and he has a degree. That's how it works. If you're in authority, people are most likely to listen to you. That's why people listen to winners, they say. Another technique to be used is the art of repetition, but never use it beyond the limit. So, how do we use it? Let's take example from our parents. Our parents insisted that if we ate those green vegetables, we will get pink rosy cheeks. Okay, so they convinced us by what benefit we'll get, and they also repeated it often. So most of us, because of the assumed benefit we'll get, started eating green vegetables, right? So that's the power of the art of repetition. If you had watched this complete video, congratulations, you're gonna be successful in every field. And kindly consider sharing this video and subscribing to my channel. Thank you.